Chosen one. This message is not random. If you found this video, it's because something ancient, something powerful, has been stirring inside you. You've felt it, haven't you? That weight, that pressure, that sense that your life was never meant to be ordinary. You've asked yourself questions that others are too afraid to ask. Why is my path so difficult? Why do I feel chosen, yet constantly challenged? Why does it seem like I'm being prepared for something, but I don't know what it is? Listen carefully. You are not confused. You are being called. Because just like Moses, you were not chosen for what is easy. You were chosen for what is impossible. Chosen one of the clearest signs you carry Moses' authority, is that you carry a burden you never asked for. You didn't wake up one day and say, I want a difficult life. I want to feel different. I want to walk a path no one understands. No. This was placed on you. Just like Moses was born into chaos, into danger, into uncertainty. You were born into circumstances that forced you to grow faster than others. While others were playing, you were thinking. While others were following, you were questioning. While others were comfortable, you were being stretched. And sometimes, you hated it. Because deep down, you didn't want to be strong all the time. You just wanted peace. But what you didn't realize was this. God was not punishing you. He was preparing you. Because those who carry Moses' authority must be built in pressure before they stand in power. Let's be honest. You've never truly fit in anywhere. Not fully. Even when you tried to blend in, something always felt off. You could sit in a room full of people and still feel alone. You could have conversations, laugh, connect. But deep inside, there was always a quiet voice saying, this is not your place. That's not rejection. That's redirection. Moses didn't belong in Pharaoh's palace. And he didn't fully belong with the people he was called to lead either. He lived between worlds. And so do you. You are not fully of this system. Because your assignment is to challenge it. You are not here to fit in. You are here to disrupt, awaken, and lead. And yes, that kind of calling comes with isolation. But your isolation is not emptiness. It is training. Chosen one. Let's talk about those moments. The ones you don't tell anyone about. The nights when you felt like giving up. The times when everything fell apart at once. The seasons where nothing made sense. You've been through things that should have destroyed you. Betrayal, rejection, loss, confusion. And yet, here you are. Still standing. Still searching. Still believing, even when it hurts. That's not normal. That's spiritual resilience. Because just like Moses had to face the wilderness before the calling, you had to be broken before you could be trusted with authority. Here's the truth most people don't understand. God doesn't give real power to untested souls. Every tear you cried, every door that closed, every delay that frustrated you, was shaping your spirit into something unshakable. Chosen one. This is where it becomes undeniable. Because carrying Moses' authority is not just a feeling. It leaves evidence. It shows up in patterns, in experiences, in the way your life unfolds differently from others. And if you truly carry this mantle, these signs won't just sound familiar. They will feel personal. This is one of the strongest signs. You don't chase leadership. Leadership finds you. You could be in a group where no one officially assigned you power. Yet somehow, people look to you. They wait for your opinion. They follow your direction. They trust your energy. And sometimes, this frustrates you. Because there are moments when you don't want to lead. You just want to rest, blend in, be normal. But something inside you won't let that happen. Even when you step back. Life keeps placing you at the front. That's because this authority is not a role. It's a calling. And callings don't switch off when you feel tired. Chosen one. You feel things deeply. Not just your own emotions, but the weight of others' pain, struggles, and confusion. You walk into a room and instantly sense who is hurting. You hear someone speak, and you can feel what they're not saying. And without trying, you start guiding, helping, advising. Sometimes people open up to you within minutes, sharing things they've never told anyone. And you wonder, why do people trust me so easily? It's because your spirit carries safety. Moses didn't just lead people. He carried them. And you carry that same energy. But be careful. This sign comes with a lesson. You are called to guide, not to carry everyone's burden alone. There is something in you that cannot ignore wrong. When you see manipulation, corruption, unfairness, it doesn't just annoy you. It agitates your spirit. You feel it in your chest. You think about it longer than others do. You want to speak, act, correct it. Even when it's risky. Even when others stay silent. This is not random. Moses' authority was activated when he saw injustice and couldn't walk away. And the same fire exists in you. But here's the deeper truth. This fire is not meant to make you reactive. It's meant to make you strategic. Because your voice is not just emotional. It's meant to be transformational. Look back at your life for a moment. There were situations where you should have fallen. But somehow you didn't. Moments where things almost went wrong. But something intervened. Times where doors closed unexpectedly. Only to later realize they were protecting you. You've escaped things that others didn't. You've survived seasons that should have broken you. And you can't fully explain how. That's not luck. That's covering. Because when you carry Moses' authority, your life is guarded differently. Not because you won't face challenges, but because your purpose must survive. This is one of the hardest signs to accept. There are seasons where you feel alone, not abandoned, but separated. Friendships fade. Connections shift. People you once felt close to no longer understand you. And it hurts. Because you don't always know why it's happening. But here's what most people don't realize. Isolation is not rejection. It's refinement. Moses spent time away from the noise before stepping into his assignment. Because you cannot hear divine direction in constant distraction. Those quiet seasons are where your identity is being strengthened. Chosen one. Have you noticed this? When you speak, things shift. Sometimes you say something casually, and it deeply impacts someone. Sometimes you give advice, and it changes the course of a person's life. Sometimes you speak truth, and it creates discomfort in people who are not ready for it. Your words don't just sound good. They carry force. That's authority. Moses didn't just speak. His words carried divine alignment. And you are developing that same power. So be mindful. Because what you say matters more than you think. Even when life seems normal on the surface, there is a deeper pull inside you. A feeling that says, this is not all there is. There's more for you. You're meant for something bigger. You can try to ignore it. Distract yourself. Focus on comfort. But it always comes back. That inner voice. That quiet knowing. That restless energy. It doesn't let you settle. Because you were not designed to settle. You were designed to step into purpose. Most people are tested on what they can do. You have been tested on who you are. Your patience. Your integrity. Your humility. Your ability to stay grounded under pressure. You've had opportunities to take shortcuts. But something in you resisted. You've been misunderstood. Yet you chose not to become bitter. You've been delayed. Yet you didn't give up. These are not random life experiences. They are character trials. Because authority without character becomes destruction. And your spirit is being prepared to handle power responsibly. There are moments when you don't understand what's happening. You feel uncertain. Unsure of the next step. And yet, something still guides you. A feeling. An instinct. A quiet inner direction. You make decisions that don't always make logical sense, but later they align perfectly. You avoid situations without knowing why, only to realize later you were protected. That's not coincidence. That's alignment. Because even when your mind is confused, your spirit is being led. This might be the clearest sign of all. No matter what you achieve, no matter where you go, it still feels like you're in preparation, like something bigger is coming, like this is not the final chapter. And that feeling never leaves. Because it's true. You are not at your peak yet. You are not in your final role yet. You are still being shaped, still being positioned, still being prepared. Chosen one. If you recognize yourself in these signs, then stop doubting what you already know. This is not imagination. This is confirmation. You don't carry Moses' authority by accident. You carry it because you were trusted with it. And yes, it comes with pressure. It comes with responsibility. It comes with challenges most people will never understand. But it also comes with something rare. Purpose. So don't run from it. Don't shrink from it. Don't question it every time it feels heavy. Because the weight you feel is not there to break you. It's there to remind you that you were built to carry something greater than yourself. Let's be real. Part of you knows you're chosen. But another part of you is afraid. Afraid of failing. Afraid of responsibility. Afraid of standing alone. Moses felt the same way. He questioned himself. Doubted his voice. Tried to avoid his calling. He said, "I'm not enough." Sound familiar? But here's what you need to understand. Your doubt does not disqualify you. Your fear does not cancel your calling. In fact, it confirms it. Because if your assignment didn't require divine strength, you wouldn't feel this level of resistance. You're not afraid because you're weak. You're afraid because you're stepping into something powerful. You've probably asked this question many times. Why me? Why so many struggles? Why so many delays? Why so much pain? Here's the answer most people don't want to hear. Because easy lives don't produce leaders. Moses didn't lead from comfort. He led from experience. He knew pain. He knew confusion. He knew what it felt like to be lost. And that's why he could guide others. Your struggles were not random. They were preparation. Because one day, you won't just talk about overcoming. You will lead others through it. Chosen one. Your calling is not small. It's not ordinary. It's not something that can be explained logically. You have been chosen for something that others will call impossible. A path no one in your family has walked. A level no one around you understands. A purpose that doesn't fit into normal expectations. And that's exactly why you were chosen. Because impossible missions require uncommon souls. You are not here to repeat history. You are here to shift it. There will come a moment in your life where everything clicks, where the confusion clears, where the fear fades, where the purpose becomes undeniable. And in that moment, you will realize something powerful. Everything you went through was leading you here. Every delay, every rejection, every painful lesson was part of the process. And suddenly, you won't see your past as a burden anymore. You will see it as proof. Proof that you were built for this. Chosen one, this is where it becomes real. Because awareness is not enough. You must step into alignment. That means, stop shrinking yourself to make others comfortable. Stop doubting what you already feel inside. Stop waiting for external validation. You don't need permission. You don't need approval. You don't need everyone to understand you. You just need to move. Even if it's slow. Even if it's uncertain. Even if it's uncomfortable. Because clarity doesn't come before action. It comes through it. Chosen one. You were never ordinary. You were never meant to live a small life. You were never created to follow the crowd. You carry something ancient. Something powerful. Something rare. You carry authority. Not the kind that controls people, but the kind that changes reality. And yes, your path will be difficult, but it will also be meaningful, purposeful, divinely guided. So stop asking, "Why is this happening to me?" and start declaring, "This is happening for me." Because just like Moses, you were chosen to walk into impossible situations and come out with divine victory. This is your time. This is your calling. And whether you feel ready or not, you have already been chosen. If this message resonated with your spirit, take a moment, breathe it in, and comment below, "I accept my calling," because the moment you declare it is the moment everything begins to shift. Chosen one, your journey is just beginning. Chosen one, before you go, I want to speak to the givers, the ones whose hearts feel called to pour back into the vessel that pours into them. If this message awakened you, if it strengthened you, if it spoke to your spirit in a way only heaven could orchestrate, then I invite you, only if your heart feels led, to sow a $1 seed into this channel. Not because God needs it, but because giving is a spiritual law. A small seed carries big obedience. And God multiplies what is given with pure intention. Your $1 keeps this ministry alive, keeps the messages flowing, and helps this word reach the next chosen one who needs it. If you feel that nudge in your spirit, if you feel that gentle pull, you can plant your $1 seed using the link in the description. And if you can't or don't feel led, you are still loved, still seen, and still covered. Blessings to every giver, and blessings to every listener. Your seed moves heaven in ways you may never see. But God sees it all.